Hey up everyone, what's going on and welcome back to Sheffield United, where this is the situation with 2 games or 3 games in some cases to go in the Premier League. We sit 5th, 60 points. Arsenal, extra game in hand, 59 points. Their game in hand is against Fulham, of course. We just played in the semi-final of the FA Cup, but this isn't about the Premier League today. It's about that FA Cup final, which is against the now currently 15th place Leeds. They have got themselves off the bottom of the table. Only 1 point clear of Burnley with 34 points. There's 3 teams only 1 point clear, actually. And West Brom only 2. I did say either West Brom or Crystal Palace could get dragged into that, and it looks like West Brom, a little bit dangerous, but there's a lot of teams down there that are in that similar position. West Ham and Leicester basically down at this point. 5 points to get out of the remaining 2 games, and West Ham play us on the final day, so good luck there. Because I will be fighting that one till the end, because... and this is the reason why I'm on the Premier League page right now, instead of anything to do with the FA Cup. We're 5th. If Arsenal go ahead of us and we end up 6th and Leeds win the FA Cup, I think we end up with EC2 rather than the Europa League. It's called the Europa Conference League, isn't it? Or something like that. But if Leeds win this FA Cup and we end up 6th, we end up in the tier below Europe-wise, and I don't want that. With that in mind, we really need to win this FA Cup just to give us the best chance possible. That 5 for 7th, by the way, still stupid. 4 teams there separated by 3 points. Also, annoyingly, the 3 players at the top of the player of the match list have all picked up about 3 player of the matches since we last looked. So Benoit's chance of nicking into that 3rd place, somewhat hampered. I'm not actually on the day yet. I just wanted to start talking to sort of do the run-up to the FA Cup final, because it is only going to be the one match today. For some reason, they think we should put Nakajima on the left, even though he has been useless for 95% of the season. Interestingly, I think Leeds are favourite for this. I think it's mostly down to our form, which I haven't actually shown you yet, but Premier League-wise, since the FA Cup semi-final and the Man United loss, it's not been great. We genuinely threw away a 3-0 lead. Hakan Evian with 3 goals. Yeah, 92nd minute equaliser. Oh, the 4 games got the... So good news, everyone. Any update that was done in the 4-game update is injected into the beta saves. That's very good to know, because I can now see the scorers again in that top right corner. But it also does mean you can see the fact it was a 92nd minute equaliser, which yeah. Hakan Evian scored 3 times in the first 24 minutes. It's the best thing he's ever done. After last time calling him out for only having 1 goal and a few assists, he now has 5 goals and 3 assists. He has 8 goals in total. He's turned up now, finally. Lost 2-0 at City, unsurprising. 1-1 at home to Chelsea, fine. Mousset getting an equaliser quite late on, we'll take it. We might have been the better side in that one, yes we were. Not by much, but we were. By the end, we missed a gilt-edged chance right at the very end, which was, yeah, would have liked that one. And 2-0 away at Arsenal, which is possibly the most important match of the lot. Somewhat disappointing from us in total, I think, that one. But quite crucially, perhaps most crucially, a 2-0 victory over Brighton most recently. John Fleck, Hakan Evian, John Fleck's first goal of the year. He had a pretty big injury quite early on, and he just never came back into the side because Burge and Gagliardini held those 2 middle spots. Speaking of Gagliardini, this 2-0 victory, this crucial 2-0 victory did come at a price, and it was Gagliardini, who is now out for the rest of this season. Good job John Fleck scored in that one, because now it makes me feel slightly less bad about having to play him. But Hakan Evian scored in that one as well, so he's found a little bit of form, has Hakan, and really, really hoping he can continue with that. Eze is cup-tied. Luke Ayling has a broken toe for Leeds. They're not the ones I was worried about. That's the one I was worried about. 36 appearances, 22 goals, 3 assists, and an average rating of 7.12. Rodrigo is the elite striker that we have to worry about. Goals are on this right-hand side. You can see our highest scorer is Lys Mousset with 17, in fairness. It's not terrible. Brewster is 9. Hakan Evian is actually now our 3rd highest scorer. Glad you could join us, Hakan. Glad you could finally join us. Yeah, Bruce is on 42.5k a week. For a player who might get to 4 stars, I'm not convinced by him. Obviously, for quotas and what have you, he's a nice player to have around. I guess just because of his name, I presumed he had some kind of Welshness, but labelled the next Robbie Fowler. Right, considering we're not favourites for this, I think we kind of need to go, you don't get to play it every day. Jack Rodwell's furious, but that's not a big deal because he's not going to play. I don't know what insistent means in this context. I mean, most of the players that are actually probably going to play are encouraged, pleased, or very positive. Mousset is the one that worries me out of this lot. That's confused me a little bit because that felt like the right option, the one that just said, look, you don't get to play in a cup final every day. Go out there, give your best, and we can come home with the trophy. That's all that said. How was there anything contentious in that? Like we're giving all a go. That's literally what I asked you to do. Also pay attention to this Man United Arsenal match today as well. Because that's their big one that's left. Technically it's their game in hand. So if they lose that, then it's an even footing and we've got 1 point on them going into these last 2 games. Of course, again, like I said, it doesn't matter if we win this FA Cup final. So please can we win this FA Cup final and please can it actually arrive? I thought I'd leave a bit of a run up to it, but didn't realise the run up was going to take that long. Something's gone wrong here. It might just be to do with the skin, I don't know, but I swear there was something underneath this before. Probably their names. But the lineup will be Ramsdale in goal, Stevens, Badiashile, Shield, Vavro and Smith on the back line. Smith over Bogle? Yeah, Smith over Bogle. Fleck and Norwood in the middle. Nakajima does actually come in because Brewster's not fully fit. Burge and Evian, who is in some form finally. And Mousset up front. Oh, that's nice. It actually shows you the changes now, rather than just saying 3 changes. It's quite interesting seeing all the updates. I like the fact that some of them were motivated going into the game as well. That feels new. Well, my faith did basically nothing. So their lineup, I nearly said Meslier. I know it's not pronounced that way. Dallas Koch, Lawrence Shackleton. Didn't get to see the full lineup there. We know what ours is. We have zoomed out again. Caught it right off the beginning this time. Why have I only got 2 tabs on my tablet now? What? My screen hasn't changed size. Why have I only got 2 tabs? Well, we're 25 minutes into the game and basically nothing has happened. Smith gathers the ball Norwood now. Evian, we are classed as the away side, so we are playing in green, which isn't particularly pleasant. But Mousset, I like green, but does blend in a little bit. Fleck. Mousset. Oh, it's gone in from a corner. I'm glad I decided not to disagree on that corner entirely. So good news. Corners from existing highlights are something to pay attention to this year. Fleck whips it in, and it just Mousset on the edge of the box. Runs away from his marker. It's not great from whoever that was. Klitsch. Yeah, what's happened here? Why have I gone down to 2? In fairness, I never really paid attention to the right-hand one anyway because there wasn't any use to it. Because it always reverted to general information on my side anyway. So, not a big loss. Alright, so despite the fact we've only seen one highlight, we've apparently had 2 XG's worth of shots. Why have we not seen the rest? I hope they haven't changed the algorithm for highlights. And now we only see goals. Do I say disappointed? Because we should have scored 2. This is a very weird moment to be testing the algorithms. It's such a big match, and I want to see more of it. I'm going to pop it on extended for the time being, just for the remaining half an hour, just because I want to see a little bit more, if I'm honest. I don't know if key highlights has just been changed to goals only, because I've seen nothing. We've had 10 shots on target. I've only seen the goal. That bounces wide. Lefo said Smith is 1 yellow card away from a suspension. It's a final, guys. It's a final. You do understand how this works. Yes, he may be out of the FA Cup 3rd round next year, but who cares? Smith, that's a lovely long throw. Bounces all the way over. My instinct wants to say Meslier, but apparently it's Melier, that's it. Rodrigo, they've done basically nothing but give Rodrigo a chance and he will put it away. It's making our wasteful XG look really stupid, isn't it? There we are. Dallas to Rafina. Rafina not really trapped by Smith. I might get him off now. I don't know, is that legs? Looks alright. Badiashile booked on a 7.7. Doing well in general. Burge is really tired. I don't know if Sander Burge coming off might be sensible, but he is sort of, he's attacking playmaker. He doesn't necessarily need to move from there. I think he might be actually on a shadow striker role still, but Fleck. Stevens, if he's on side here, very, very detached from everyone else. I don't know. Oh, that's lovely worked. Nakajima probably should have scored there. The fans sound their appreciation. I wish you could sound it a little bit more. This resulting corner doesn't go anywhere though. Fleck on the ball. I'm going to presume this highlight's going to end. He might have been offside Norwood there. Yeah, he was. Okay, we'll do some freshening up on that attacking line, but Bernie's coming in, Montiel's coming in. 20 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. I did interrupt a Sheffield highlight. I did interrupt a Leeds highlight there, but we've got the possession now. Evian, come on. Shackleton interrupts. Back to Badiashile. We build again. Fleck. Burge. Evian. Mousset. We are moving this around quite nicely. Higher tempo, seeming actually working a little bit more better than I thought it would. They suggested we go a little bit high tempo before the match, and I've gone for it. It seems to be doing a little bit alright. Now, Fleck, apparently really tired. Ben Osborne, the change there. I mean, Ben Osborne is the right change. I just don't know if I need to change the midfielders around after I've done the change. Interestingly, I've lost the circles now I'm in the game. But I think Norwood's a better DLP, so I'm going to do it that way around. Not really a long throw. Again, I don't know what's with the long throws when they're in this area, in the penalty. Oh, Nakajima's had another crack at it. But yeah, I'm not sure about long throws when they're within sort of the 18 yards. They don't seem to go into the box. They just go to the first man every time rather than the long throws you see further back, which do go into the box where the central defenders are, to head it in. This worries me. Although Montiel will get on the end of this, please. Nope, never mind. Move set now. Finds Nakajima. That's lovely. Shackleton challenged. Nothing wrong with that. Badiashile again. I feel like every time Leeds punt it forward, it's Badiashile is there, ready and waiting. Vavro heads that to Rafina. Adam Smith charging back. Please get onto Rafina. Please get him. Please get him. Please get him. Get him. Vavro's hoofed it nicely. I mean, look at the stats. We've been royally XG'd right here. Their XG is under 1. Our XG is over 3. How have we not won this in 90 minutes? Still, 7 minutes of regular time and injury time to go. Muset smacks it at defender. That's apparently good enough to class as a highlight in extended highlights. Muset doesn't get on the end of that long throw, and the person who threw it is no longer there. I don't know what happened. Osborne chests it down. We'll get that to Nakajima just about. Smith will gather this across, and Nakajima's in space. Oh, another block. They've done their changes quite late on. 2 minutes of injury time. Norwood. Muset cannons it against the defender. Absolutely pointless from him. Rafina doesn't get there first, but that will go to Croatia. I don't know who that is. Does he play for Leeds normally? Is he in the normal squad or has he been acquired at some point? Rafina's going to come up here. Vavro. In the 93rd minute, mate. Can't be doing that. I mean, thank God you did that, but my nerves. Koch has taken out Muset there. Just penalised, even though that was clearly a yellow card, probably. Biased ref, perhaps. Norwood. Why are we playing it back? 3.5. I am far from pleased. I am far from pleased. Muset finds Smith on this right-hand side as we kick off in this first half of the final 30. And that was the entirety of the highlight. Adam Smith going to lob this back in. Headed clear. Bamford does get there first. Stevens, though, will gather this quite. Montiel. Smith on the overlap, still up there from the throw-in. Does have the option backwards. Yes, Osborne now. Norwood in the middle, back to Osborne. Just patient. Although we are on higher tempo, so Badiashile again. Bill from the back. Badiashile, slightly concerned someone was going to intercept there, but Nakajima does his man. Nakajima running towards the box. Stevens running towards the box. McBurney's in a bit of space. Good challenge. Highlight. What? See, this is what annoys me. One of your centre defenders always charges into the player. It was Badiashile at the time. We've got away with it, seemingly. But you saw Badiashile charge into that player there when there were 3 of them attacking, rather than trying to hold his ground, which left Vavro versus all 3 of the defenders. Now, thankfully, Vavro was fantastic in that moment. Montiel, challenged by Alioski. Bamford will get that ball, and Bamford will run around the defender because that's a thing in this game. Badiashile's had to come over. Ramsdale saves. I'm not sure what the play is here, because we do have another sub. I mean, one of the back line feels sensible, and Stevens is on a 6.8. They've brought a new player on their left-hand side, which makes me want to change my right back. Good as Smith's been, it might be time for Bogle. I think I'll just combat that. That feels like the sensible change. That feels like the tactical change, because Smith tired, Costa not. Muset. Oh, lovely ball through. Oh, should have been a goal. Hit it across the goal. Muset. I mean, it's chance after chance. I've actually changed it back to key highlights. I didn't say anything because I was hoping it was going to be less highlights. Muset done the same thing he did in the actual 90 minutes. And I ran out of breath there. He atoned for the chance that went to the corner by actually scoring the corner in pretty much the exact same way he did the first one. The goalkeeper thought he was going to go across him that time and dummied. Right, so we'll pull it back to balanced. Oh, I noticed they've just changed Rafina over. That's irritating. I think they might have just put Costa on the other side. They might have done something very tactical there. Rodrigo, who I thought had actually been... What the hell? Rodrigo, who I thought had been subbed off because Bamford was up front. I didn't realise they just pulled him back into midfield or something. Roberts stinks it forward to Rodrigo here, and what the hell? I mean, what's Ramsdale done there? We're going to see offside? No, he's onside. He's fine. This has been switched back to key highlights, just to let you guys know, and we've had about 7 in injury time. Extra time. That's the word. McBurney. Montiel. Put it back in positive, obviously. Alioski's got it. Rodrigo now. That Bamford, who's just sort of absolutely fine. We've got the ball back, thankfully, but very concerned by the wayward marking there. Montiel. Nakajima's on this one to chase it. Doesn't really have the option behind it, but he's got it into the box. Montiel heads over. Yeah, I can't demand more again yet. 3 minutes of injury time. Norwood. Badiashile. Oh, he's hit the bar. Because of course he has. Someone's offside though, apparently. That's not been fixed, clearly. Bogle now will lob this in. Doesn't go past it does go past the first man for once. The last seconds. Get the ball up the pitch. Score in the last second, for crying out loud. No, forwards! There we are. Stevens. Stevens. Still Stevens. Nakajima's behind you, Stevens. Take the option. Norwood's on the edge of the box. A little bit of magic at the last second. Oh, he's saved it. McBurney, he's still on the pitch, mate. Get it. Run after it. Use your legs. I mean, I may not have a chance to even talk about anything here with all this extra time. I mean, this is literally the last chance, Jaden. Get it in. Melier's there. Melier's there. I think McBurney's anxious. I think Nakajima's second. I think McBurney third in that case. He does still have composure, even if he's saying he's anxious. Montiel is the curious one. 10 composure, but 14 penalty taking. I think we go Norwood for 4, and I think we go Musette for 5 and Montiel for 6. I think that's what we do. I think we go composure first and then penalty taking. Because I could turn around the anxious one. I didn't turn around. Right, penalties. Penalties it is that. That's not ideal. I'm pretty certain they scored 2 goals from 1xG and we scored that like 4 or something stupid. We are playing... Oh, God, we're doing penalty second again. Why is it whenever time there's a penalty shootout? Live, we're second. Vavro, the central defender, puts it away. Why is our central defender our best penalty taker? Anyway, Rodrigo steps up and hits the post. He says an entire octave higher than usual. Nakajima, a chance to be useful. Yes! I didn't even bring Brewster on in the end, I now realise. Helder Costa. Probably should have brought Brewster on instead of McBurney. Oh, no, that's us. That's them. I completely blanked on the Nakajima one. He's been so absent all year, I completely forgot Nakajima had taken a penalty and I thought that was ours. So it's 2-1. McBurney might have been anxious, but he put that one straight down the middle. 3-1. And I think, if Leeds miss this next one, then that's it. They're done. So realistically, we've got 2 chances to win this now. Alioski miss, or we score. And then we've got the final one as well. Alioski does his business, 3-2. But if we score either of our last 2, we've got this. And Norwood, who I put fourth because of composure, 13, 12 penalty taken as well. It's not bad on that front, but he's in fourth over fifth because of his composure. Steps up, 4 out of 4. My God, we're penalty gods. Can't score them in the 90 minutes, but we can score them in penalty shootouts. That's for damn sure. Because that's now, I don't know how many that is in a row. Because we had a penalty shootout earlier in the year. I think it was Carabao Cup that we succeeded in. But there we are. I wish we were in our home kit, but there's me in the front. Yes. Right, so that does make my life easier for the end of season stuff, because it does mean I can just show you the last match as sort of a showcase match. And then we'll talk about the season as a whole and the plans for the rest, because I do plan to continue this into the next few weeks, next few months, perhaps. I do intend to do a few seasons of Sheffield United. We had an XG of 4.6 for Christ's sake. Their XG was under 1. I presumed with the second goal it would have gone over 1. Unbelievable. The graph on the right didn't even get the final number. 4.79. We should have scored 5 goals. Almost. 43 shots, 21 on target. Is this updated match engine stats or something? What's gone on there? We've not had a performance like that all year. 43 shots. How is that even possible? Anyway, praise, enjoy the moments, inspired, motivated. Yeah, Rodrigo's fantastic. Shouldn't have gone to penalties, but the right result. Man United beat Arsenal. Oh, the good news just keeps on coming. So we do have that 1 point advantage going into the last 2 games. Not that it matters anymore. Brighton beat West Ham though. I think that sends them down, doesn't it? So yeah, they've got nothing to play for on the final day. So we will just do that match against West Ham on the last day. 1.8 million. We bring some success. Paddy Shill on an 8.9. This lad, man, just buy him. Whatever save you're doing, just get him. 17 appearances, 7.69 in 21 total appearances. 7 player of the matches in 21. 1 in 3 games he is the player of the match. Oh, by the way, I never mentioned it. Financially, we had to give 4.5 million to players because we didn't get relegated. 4.5 million. It was almost cheaper to be relegated. Apparently I need to take on Sheffield United if I want to win a trophy in the first year for Glory Hunter. Wish I'd realised that one. Anyway, until next time, thank you for joining me. Ta-ra.